Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, I've got my cousin's car back here for an engine swap. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully I'll get the engine out and have the other one sitting in. We'll see how it goes. So I've got the car here. It's on the rams. First off, I'm going to do the gearbox, the torque converter, the exhaust, everything under it first. And then I'll do everything in the engine bay. So I'll get you on a time lapse. You guys, so I didn't get you on the time lapse for doing under it because it's just too hard. So I'll show you guys anyway what I've done. I've done the 3 bolts here on the torque converter. The exhaust is loose now. The 4 bolts that you can get under the car to the gearbox, and then what's left is just everything up in top of the engine. So that's where I'll put you on a time lapse and I'll get all that done. Oh, also I've done the engine mounts bolts. So I got these 2 here and the other 2 are just in here. So yeah, we'll go up to the top and we'll get that smashed out. Hey guys, so it's the next day. My son was really getting on my nerves yesterday and I didn't want to lose my shit at him. So it was too hard to work on this, keep an eye on him, so I just called it quits and went inside. So I'm back out here the next day. All I have to do is the gearbox bolts out the back here and the fuel lines, and then the engine is pretty much ready to be pulled out. So I'll do them and then I'll get the camera again when it's ready to be pulled out. Hey guys, so it's ready to lift out. So here goes nothing. Oh, it's off the gearbox. There we go. He's free. Get this wiring out of the way. Oh, got one vacuum line. There we have it guys, the engine's finally out. So now I'll get the degreaser and the gurney, give it a good wash in the engine bay before we stick this new engine in. Second-hand new, but yeah, we'll get that one in. So you can see, give this a bit of a wash first. I've got to remove the gas converter because he no longer uses it. So I'll do that also. So yeah guys, we'll get stuck into that now. Hey guys, so if any of you are wondering what degreaser I'm using, it's just a super cheap one, So I'll spray it on and then let it sit and hose it off. Hey guys, so we've got the engine all washed. As you've seen in the time lapse, looking heaps better. And I've also got the motor all stripped down, ready to go in. So we'll lift it up, I'll put the chain on, lift it up, and we'll get it in the car. There you guys, she's finally in. Motor in, I just got to do the engine mounts. I've done the 2 top gearbox bolts and the one just down here for now. The others I'll do from underneath, but the biggest part of the job is the motor's in. So it's getting late now, I'm gonna pack up and I'll come back out the next day and we'll finish it all off, and then hopefully it'll fire up first turn of the key. We'll see. Okay, so we're out here early this morning. Well, when I say early, it's like 9 o'clock or almost 10, but what I'm going to do is power steering pump, the water lines, the loom, radiator, everything else, so we can get it all put back together. I'll do all the top first. Once that's all done, I'll go under it, do the torque converter bolts and the rest of the gearbox bolts, and I'll show you guys what I do with the bolts so I know they are done, and if when you do a bolt check you'll be able to know if the bolts have been turned or they've come loose. So when I get to that stage I'll show you guys, but for now I'll quickly get all this put together and then I'll pick up the camera again. Hey guys, so I've done the water pump, alternator, I've put this idler pulley on, the loom is done. So now I don't do this belt, but I always forget how it goes back on. So I'm going to try without looking on the internet, see how I go. But yeah, I always forget. Around the crank, around the aircon, around them pulleys, up over that, around the water pump, power steering. Just like that. Always end up with, seems like it's way too long. Okay guys, so I had a crack just after turning the camera off and I got it, of course. Anyway, so for you guys, starts from the alternator, goes down to this idler pulley, down around the aircon, up over the idler pulley, this one, down around the crank, right around, and then up on this side of the water pump, around onto this idler pulley where you pull it back to actually get the belt on, and then it goes down under around the water pump, the power steering pump. So that's done. Now I can move on to the radiator, the intake, and then it's all underneath. Hey guys, so the engine's done. My battery went flat in the camera, so I put it on charge and just finished up everything on the engine. So as you can see guys, it's all complete now. I just got to do the torque converter, starter motor, exhaust, and then all the fluids, and then she'll be ready to fire up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that she fires up straight away. Anyway, we'll get into that, and then I'll pick up the camera when it's time to turn the key. So I'm under the car here. I'm just about to do the torque converter bolts. So just in here, and I've already lined it up with the torque converter. So I've got the bolt just here. I'm going to put some thread locker, thread lock stuff on it. This on each bolt, and then torque them to I think they're 40 newton meters from memory, or 29 foot-pounds. So my torque wrench goes by foot-pounds, so I'll be doing a 29, well I'll round it up to 30, and then we'll get them done up, and then all the rest is pretty much exhaust, like I said, exhaust, starter motor. We've got these, well they've got brackets that go on the side of the engine, so do them, and then the dust cover, and then that's pretty much it.
It is you, Daddy.
That's one. Now, with these torque converter bolts, I'm going to mark them with a marker, so I know I've done them. And if you do a bolt check, like I said earlier, I'll show you guys. You mark it here. If it's moved, you'll be able to tell from doing that mark. It's just a peace of mind and easier. So I'll go get a marker, and I'll mark that one that I've done, and then I'll move on to the other two. show you guys to get a closer view. So I've marked it there. I know I've done that, and if it does move, it will be out of line. So I'll do the other two now. Okay guys, so it's all done. I'm going to connect the battery now and hopefully she will start. I've put coolant in it and power steering fluid. So connect this battery. I'll prime it a few times because I've had the fuel lines off, so it builds pressure. And then I'll kick it in the guts and see how we go. Oops, I better put this spark plug lead back on. Check these ones, yep. Okay. First startup, hopefully she turns over. I've got no power. Okay guys, we'll try this again. I forgot a power line, a wire goes to the battery. So hopefully it'll work this time. Keys are in it. Okay. Oh yeah, it's priming now. I'll do it a few times. Just to get the fuel pressure up. First attempt, here we go. Yeah, boy! Fucking first shot. Second, actually, because of the power line, but. I'll get the hose, we'll fill it up with water. I'll get guys off the tripod. We'll go have a listen. Seems to be idling really nicely. Yeah, it's like 800, or the glare is pretty bad there, but it's idling at like 800 RPM, so that's pretty good. Alright, I'll fill it up with water and power steering fluid because you still can hear the pump a bit whiny. But yeah guys, she's done. So guys, car's done. Super happy, everything went to plan, started first go, no issues apart from that power cord that I forgot. Drove perfect, doesn't get hot, so super happy. It's time for me to go inside now. I'm sunburnt badly, so I'm gonna go have a shower, clean up a bit, start editing this video. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you want, shoot me an email and get yourselves a sticker. Anyway guys, see yous.